What if my biggest dream finally came true? What if the life I've always wanted finally happened? In one snap, I can keep everything I've wanted. In a snap, I can change everything. I will not multitask my studies and work because I'm finally rich. What if I will finally give my mother the life she deserves? What if life was easy? Will I still be able to live until my hair turns gray?
Once upon a time, there was a simple girl named Elise. Elise was a very beautiful girl with long black hair and tan skin. Elise had been the family breadwinner since her father died of a heart attack. Her father died when she was 15 years old, and since that day, her mother has been in trouble and she gets sick. Her mother refused to eat and refused to go out of her room until she got sick and was hospitalized. Elise uses her ability to find money to pay for the bills, to buy food to eat, to pay for the maintenance of her mother, and most importantly, to pay for her tuition in school. She is determined to complete her studies so that she can provide her mother with the life she deserves. She became such a workaholic and still manages to go to school. It is very tiring for her, but she has no choice since she is also a working student at her school. On Thursday, it is her mother's birthday, and she plans to have a simple celebration for her. So she approaches the library's director for permission.
Can I have my day of installing first? Why? It's my mother's birthday. I want to celebrate. Is that so? So you can work overtime here so that you can have your day. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your consideration. My pleasure.
Elise's work ends at 8 p.m. and she was arranging her things and ready to go home. When she was about to leave, she saw a book in the table, so she get the book and put it back at the shelves. While putting it back, she accidentally dropped it. When she is reaching the book, something caught her attention. A box. She picked the box. Looking at it, she was curious what is inside. She opened the box and it's shining. Upon opening it, she sees a key. She get the key and look at it. She was still curious about why there is a box in the library. She was startled when the guard called her and she dropped the key and box. She picked the key and box on the floor and ran fast. She kept running when she stops in front of a very strange door. She gets the key inside her bag and tries to open the door if the key fits. It fits. She able to unlock the door, and when she opened the door, it was so dark inside. She looked around and gets inside. She closed the door and found herself in a very dark place. She continued walking and she see another door. She opened it and she was confused and shocked at the same time. She is in a strange place. It looked like a castle. She looked around and kept running to find the door that brought her there. While running, she bumped two people.
Get up, my queen. Hey, be careful. Are you okay? What a beautiful young lady.
Marisa, my daughter, is that you? Marisa? Oh, I thought you were Marisa. I'm so sorry.
Why are you here, young lady?
I'm sorry. I was lost and find myself here.
Oh, I see. Come to our humble palace.
What's wrong, Elise? Nothing, Your Majesty. But I have the feeling that there's something in your mind.
I'm just missing and worried for my mother. It's been a week since I am here and I am still here. I know my mother is so worried about me already. I don't want her to worry.
But we have a good news for you.
What is it, Your Majesty?
We have the key in your previous room.
Really?
Yes, but we have another news for you. I don't know if it is good or bad for you, but I hope it is a good one. First, we were very sorry that we conduct a investigation without your consent. I know it is very wrong, but we feel that you are our long lost princess. Here's a paper to prove that you are.
Can I have the key now?
Yes, of course. My king, please give the key to Elise.
Thank you. I'm really sorry, Your Majesty, but I really need to go home as soon as possible.
Elise, can you come back here the day before your birthday? We were planning to have celebrated it here. You can invite as many people as you want, especially your mom. We wanted to introduce you to our people. Please.
She walked without a word and preparing herself to go back to where she belongs. When she arrives at the real world, she can't find her mother, so she approached her friend Maruvic if she knows where is her mother. The next day, she went to school and asked Maruvic. Her nightmare finally came. Her mother has a kidney failure and she is in a coma. She needs a donor as soon as possible to survive. Elise was shocked about the news to her mother. She cries on her friend's shoulder while keeps saying sorry to her mother. Elise wants her mother to survive and live, so she decided to donate her kidney. She wrote a letter to everyone, especially the king and queen. She undergoes surgery to give her kidney to her mother. While treating her mother, Elise's heart slowly giving up until it stops breathing. The surgery of her mother is a success, but Elise died. Maruvic was busy doing her assignment when she received a call. She answered her phone and her heart dropped after she received the news. She cried and cried because last week, Elise and her thought that everything will be okay and her mother will be okay. They promised to each other that no matter what happens, they will stay positive and alive. But Elise didn't hold to those promises. The king was out of town to fulfill his responsibilities as a king. When he was resting in his bedroom, he received a letter from the palace. He read the letter and was shocked at the news he received. He cried after reading what was written in the letter. While in the castle, the queen also received the unpleasant news. The queen collapsed after reading the letter. She couldn't accept the death of her daughter. The news spread in the palace, and all people in the kingdom felt blue upon hearing the news. Their beloved princess died.
Dear everyone, don't be shocked about the news that will come after the surgery. The doctor and I talked about it. He warned me that if I will give my other lung to my mother and continue the surgery, there's a possibility that I can't make it. He said that I have a heart failure, just like my dad. And if I get the surgery, my heart will stop from beating. But what can I do? I can't let my mother suffer anymore. I can't let her see in pain. She deserves to live more than I do. I will give my life to my mother. I'm so sorry, especially to the king and queen. I can't keep my promise to go back there. To my beloved friend, who is always there for me, especially on my down days, I will treasure those moments we've shared together. And to my mother, who raised me well, don't blame yourself for the decision I've made. This is my choice, and I'm happy with it. All of you will always be in my heart. I love you, and this is the last message. Goodbye. Love, Elise.
Go.
Right?
Go.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your consideration. My pleasure.
Balik dito, balik dito diyan, maniliit ka. Nag-flashlight.
Anak,
Ay, isa una. Balik sa kakilid.
anak,
One. Ay, sa iya anak flashlight una. Iya anak sa pakita sa mga una. Iya anak. Ayan, anak. Hindi ka na.
1, 2, 3, go.
Kaya na. Wala nag...
What a beautiful lady. What a beautiful lady. I see. Come.
We have a good news for you.
What?
Can I have the key now?
Ay, mo nakikita kasi kasi bala ba siya kung sa story ko. So, ganito. Story lang.